lovers, it is G-Swizz here, and I'm here today to talk about some of my mid-year resolutions. So in case you haven't noticed, I have a new camera. That is right. I am currently filming from an actual camera standing on an actual tripod. I honestly never thought that this day would come, but it did. It has come. I have a camera. I have a Canon G7X Mark II PowerShot or PowerShot Mark II, whatever the official title is. I've seen so many of my favorite booktubers update their cameras recently, and this is the camera that they're getting. And last year at VidCon, I challenged myself to get a camera before this year's VidCon, and look where we are. There's 2 months till VidCon, and I have a new camera, so I'll have enough time to learn how to use it. Because honestly, at the moment, I am so lost. So let's hope that I'm filming this correctly. As I'm now filming this, it is July 1st. That is right. We've reached smack bang in the middle of the year. It's crazy. I'm sorry if you can hear sound effects from outside. I'm not too sure what this camera does pick up as opposed to like my computer. Yeah, that's right. If you're wondering, I filmed on my computer before. So I thought to myself, what better time to share my mid-year resolutions than now? I mean, let's be real, this video is probably gonna go up later than today because I still have a bunch of pre-filmed and pre-edited content for you guys that is not with this camera, and it does not have the quality of this amazing camera, so I'm sorry in advance. But the main goal is to get this video up by the end of the month. Anyway, I'm waffling along. I'm gonna get started with 5 mid-year resolutions. They are mostly bookish. I mean, one is technically channel camera related, but the rest are bookish, okay? I still need to get used to looking at this camera with a viewfinder above the lens, because when I used my computer, the viewfinder was below the lens, and so I got so used to looking above, but now I have to look below. So if I look like I'm distracted, I'm honestly not. I'm so sorry. I mean, I do get distracted easily, but I'm trying not to look distracted, okay? I'm trying to focus on you guys. I'm still trying to adjust. Anyway, without further ado, let's get to it. So first mid-year resolution I pretty much summed it all up beforehand, is literally trying to get used to the fact that I have a new camera and learn how to use it kind of like semi-fluently before VidCon. The reason why before VidCon is because that can just open up some collaboration opportunities if need be. I remember VidCon Australia last year. It was so funny. Kat and I really wanted to do a collaboration. I knew that I couldn't because with my laptop, like, we couldn't figure out a way to like stand it up and do all that stuff. But Kat wanted to do one with her G7X, and she never got an opportunity to because we ended up running out of time. And that is why I booked an extra day to stay in Melbourne this year. I'm so excited. And if I want to use that time to do a collaboration, hopefully I can, because hopefully I will know how to use this camera properly. I feel like I'm still looking at the viewfinder. So let's just say that this all starts now. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you. This adjustment period is going to be so frustrating. And now let's move on to the bookish goals. So my mid-year resolution is to definitely read more literary fiction. This is also technically in my New Year's resolution, but I've been reading less literary fiction than I wanted to because I've been doing the Love Oz YA reading challenge, and every single monthly reading challenge prompt has to be a YA book, and so that's why I've been reading less literary fiction. But there's definitely some literary fiction I want to get to, like this stack of books right here. And not only that stack of books, there are so many other books that I definitely want to read in the literary fiction genre. It's technically not a genre, it's very broad. And the reason why I've been putting some literary fiction off is not just because of the fact that it's intimidating, although it is intimidating because it's technically out of my comfort zone because I'm a YA reader. I'm shamelessly a YA reader. I think I looked at the viewfinder again. But it's because as much as I've made it a resolution, I haven't made it a priority because of the Love Oz YA challenge and the fact that I also have a series TBR to kind of like maintain throughout the year. Like to actually make sure that I complete those books. So for the second half of 2018, I want to make sure that I do prioritize some of my literary fiction books. I mean, I don't need to get to them all, but I would like to get to some of them. And speaking of goals slash resolutions that have to do with literary fiction, I want to read another Haruki Murakami book, whether it be another standalone like Kafta on the Shore, or start the 1Q84 series by him. Now, if you guys didn't know, Norwegian Wood was probably the second book I read this year, and I thoroughly enjoyed myself reading it, and I just love his writing style so much, and so that's why I want to make this a priority this year. I know that it will take me time to get through these books because these are the type of books that you literally just want to marinate in. You just want to read them, you want to soak them in, you don't want to read them fast. Because Haruki Murakami's writing style is honestly so beautiful, it's so intricate, it's just so amazing. I love it. I just need to read more of it this year, and I just want to take time to soak one of these books in. So one of these books I will definitely be prioritizing this year, hopefully. Another mid-year resolution I have today today, book lovers. My hair just like sprinkled all over my bookshelf. That was great. Is to finish all/majority of the series that I'm currently reading and prioritize some other series that were on my original series TBR video of 2018. If you guys haven't checked that video out yet, I will link it down in the description so you can check that out and you can see what I challenged myself to. But this big stack of series that I have in my hands right now, I haven't started and I put in that video. I need to get to these ones as well, but I also need to make sure that I'm finishing the series that I had already started this year as well. Oh my gosh, these books are thick. And the final mid-year goal/resolution that I want to complete this year, book lovers, is going to be completing the Love Oz YA reading challenge that I've been telling you guys about. If you guys don't know about it, or if you guys have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about, this reading challenge is hosted by the Australian YA bloggers community, and all the prompts are on their Goodreads page. I'm not too sure if you can join this community unless you are an Australian book blogger/booktuber/book lover on the internets like myself, unfortunately. But I decided to challenge myself with it because I'm hella competitive and it's been working so far. I'm happy to say that I've been smashing out the prompts this year. It definitely has been high pressure. It's definitely better than doing a TBR jar challenge, because with a TBR jar challenge, I felt like I wasn't challenging myself enough. It was just for the sake of it, I guess. But this reading challenge is very challenging to me so far. Okay, my camera stopped recording. Does this usually happen to people after they've reached like a certain amount of time in their filming? Let me know if it does, because I honestly don't know. It never does happen whenever I film with my camera, to be honest. Anyway, as I was saying about the reading challenge, it's challenging enough. Like, it is definitely high pressure, but I'm still enjoying it, and so that's the reason why I'm doing it. I'm still challenging myself with it. I'm 6 months in. I got another 6 months to go, so let's do this, yo. Time to do a thumbnail. It's weird doing a thumbnail with a new camera. Like, I'm just hoping that I don't knock down my tripod. So I guess that's gonna be it for this video today, book lovers. If you want to purchase any of the books that I mentioned in this video today, all the Book Depository purchase links will be down in the description so you can check them out. You can purchase them and you can help me out by doing so. And I also have social medias. I'm at G-Swizzelbooks on Twitter and Instagram, and I'm also at Goodreads. That's www.goodreads.com/G-Swizzle. I love you, book lovers, and I will see you later. Peace.